70% of voters agree. Government inefficiency is a critical issue. But what if the solution was hiding in plain sight, disguised as a joke? Elon Musk thinks he's found the answer in Dogecoin. He's not just talking about minor improvements. He's proposing a complete overhaul of how governments operate. Are world leaders ready for this radical shift? Musk's vision extends beyond cryptocurrency. He sees a future where advanced technology streamlines bureaucracy, cuts costs, and enhances public services. Imagine a government that operates with the efficiency of a tech startup, responding to citizens' needs in real time. This isn't science fiction. It's a roadmap Musk is presenting to world leaders. But can a meme-inspired cryptocurrency really revolutionize the way nations function? The inefficiency crisis. Government inefficiency is a topic that often gets tossed around in political debates, but the true cost to taxpayers is staggering. Recent studies estimate that bureaucratic waste and ineffective processes cost American taxpayers upwards of $1 trillion annually. That's equivalent to roughly $3,000 for every man, woman, and child in the United States. To put this into perspective, that's more than the entire GDP of many countries. The scale of this problem becomes even more apparent when we consider specific examples. Take the Department of Defense, for instance. A 2015 report revealed that the Pentagon had spent $125 billion on administrative waste over just a 5-year period. This included unnecessary staff, bloated contracts, and outdated IT systems. In another case, the Internal Revenue Service spent $4.1 million on a single conference in 2010, complete with luxury accommodations and expensive guest speakers. These examples highlight a stark contrast between public perception and the reality of government operations. While many citizens assume their tax dollars are being used efficiently to fund essential services, the truth is that a significant portion is lost to inefficiency and mismanagement. This disconnect between expectation and reality contributes to growing frustration and distrust in government institutions. The ripple effects of this inefficiency extend far beyond just wasted tax dollars. Economic growth and innovation are stifled as resources that could be invested in education, infrastructure, or research and development are instead absorbed by bureaucratic black holes. Small businesses in particular feel the burden of navigating complex regulatory landscapes, often spending valuable time and money on compliance rather than growth and job creation. Moreover, inefficient government processes can slow down critical services and decision-making. For example, veterans often face long wait times for healthcare due to outdated systems and complex bureaucracy. Similarly, infrastructure projects can take years longer than necessary to complete due to convoluted approval processes and interagency conflicts. Reforming these entrenched systems presents a significant challenge. Government agencies often operate in silos, with little incentive to collaborate or streamline processes. Legacy IT systems, some dating back to the 1960s, are still in use in critical departments, making it difficult to implement modern, efficient solutions. Additionally, powerful interest groups and bureaucratic inertia can resist changes that might threaten established power structures or job security. Elon Musk, known for his innovative approaches in the private sector, has a unique perspective on the root causes of government inefficiency. He argues that the lack of competition in government services leads to complacency and a resistance to change. Unlike in the private sector, where inefficient companies are outcompeted and replaced, government agencies face no such pressure to evolve or improve. Musk also points to the misalignment of incentives in government structures. He suggests that the current system often rewards maintaining the status quo rather than finding innovative solutions or cutting costs. This misalignment, coupled with the complexity of government operations, creates an environment where inefficiency can thrive unchecked. Despite these challenges, there is hope for change. A recent survey showed that 70% of voters support efforts to improve government efficiency, regardless of political affiliation. This widespread public support could provide the necessary momentum for meaningful reforms. As we look towards potential solutions, it's clear that a multifaceted approach will be necessary. Technological interventions, as proposed by Musk and other innovators, could play a crucial role in streamlining processes and reducing waste. These might include blockchain technology for transparent record-keeping, artificial intelligence for more efficient decision-making, and modernized IT systems to replace outdated infrastructure. Dogecoin. From meme to mainstream. In the realm of technological solutions for government inefficiency, an unexpected player has emerged from the depths of internet culture. Dogecoin, once dismissed as a mere joke cryptocurrency, has caught the attention of one of the world's most influential innovators. Elon Musk's advocacy for this digital asset in the context of government operations has raised eyebrows and sparked curiosity. How did a cryptocurrency born from a meme featuring a Shiba Inu dog become a serious contender for revolutionizing public sector transactions? Dogecoin's journey from internet meme to potential government tool is a testament to the unpredictable nature of technological innovation. Created in 2013 as a lighthearted alternative to Bitcoin, Dogecoin quickly gained a following for its approachable branding and community-driven ethos. Despite its whimsical origins, the cryptocurrency has evolved into a legitimate digital asset with a significant market presence and a growing user base. What sets Dogecoin apart from other cryptocurrencies, particularly in the context of government applications, are its unique technical specifications. Unlike Bitcoin, which has a capped supply, Dogecoin operates on an inflationary supply model. This means that there is no limit to the number of Dogecoins that can be mined over time. While this feature has been a point of contention among cryptocurrency purists, it could potentially align well with the ongoing financial needs of government operations. Another key advantage of Dogecoin is its significantly lower transaction fees compared to Bitcoin. This characteristic makes it particularly suitable for microtransactions and everyday use, a feature that could prove invaluable in streamlining government financial processes. The ability to process a high volume of small transactions quickly and cost-effectively could address many of the inefficiencies plaguing current government payment systems. Real-world applications of Dogecoin have already demonstrated its potential beyond speculative trading. The cryptocurrency has been used successfully in charitable donations and crowdfunding campaigns, showcasing its capacity for practical financial transactions. These examples hint at the possibility of Dogecoin serving as a flexible and efficient medium for government-related financial operations, from dispersing social benefits to collecting taxes. Elon Musk's vision for Dogecoin in government operations centers on leveraging these advantages to enhance efficiency in public sector transactions. He argues that the cryptocurrency's low fees and quick processing times could significantly reduce the costs and delays associated with traditional government financial systems. By implementing Dogecoin-based solutions, Musk suggests that governments could streamline everything from payroll processing to procurement payments, potentially saving billions in administrative costs. In his updates to world governments, Musk has emphasized how Dogecoin aligns with the broader goal of reducing bureaucratic waste. He envisions a future where government transactions are processed faster, more transparently, and at a fraction of the current cost. This could lead to more responsive public services, quicker implementation of policies, and ultimately, a more efficient allocation of taxpayer resources. However, the path to integrating Dogecoin into government operations is not without challenges. Critics point to the cryptocurrency's inflationary model as a potential drawback, arguing that it could lead to value instability over time. There are also concerns about the lack of a clear use case beyond its current speculative nature, which could make it difficult to justify its adoption in formal government transactions. Moreover, the regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies remains complex and varied across different countries. Implementing Dogecoin in government operations would require significant legal and policy changes, as well as overcoming resistance from traditional financial institutions and government stakeholders who may be wary of such a radical shift. Despite these challenges, Musk's advocacy for Dogecoin reflects a growing trend of considering cryptocurrencies for government applications. As governments worldwide grapple with outdated financial systems and increasing demands for transparency and efficiency, innovative solutions like Dogecoin offer a glimpse into a potentially more streamlined future, reinventing government infrastructure. While Dogecoin offers intriguing possibilities for government transactions, It's just the tip of the iceberg in Elon Musk's vision for transforming bureaucratic processes. The Tesla CEO believes that the entire foundation of government operations could be rebuilt from the ground up using blockchain technology, potentially revolutionizing how public services are delivered and managed. Blockchain, the distributed ledger technology that underpins cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Dogecoin, has the potential to address many of the inefficiencies plaguing current government systems. Its decentralized nature and ability to create transparent, immutable records could significantly improve the speed, accuracy, and trustworthiness of various administrative processes. One area where blockchain could make a substantial impact is in record-keeping and identity management. Currently, government agencies often struggle with maintaining accurate, up-to-date records across different departments. A blockchain-based system could create a single, secure source of truth for citizen data, reducing errors, preventing fraud, and streamlining services like license renewals or benefit applications. Another promising application is in procurement and contract management. Smart contracts, self-executing agreements with the terms directly written into code, could automate many aspects of government purchasing and vendor relationships. This automation could reduce the need for intermediaries, minimize disputes, and ensure faster, more transparent transactions. Voting systems are also ripe for blockchain integration. The technology's inherent security features could help address concerns about election integrity while potentially increasing voter turnout through more accessible, verifiable voting methods. Some countries, such as Estonia, have already begun experimenting with blockchain-based voting systems for certain elections. Land registry is another area where blockchain could bring significant improvements. Countries like Georgia and Sweden have piloted blockchain-based land registries, which have shown promise in reducing property disputes, streamlining property transfers, and increasing overall transparency in real estate transactions. However, the most comprehensive vision for blockchain in government comes from Elon Musk himself. The entrepreneur has proposed a complete overhaul of U.S. government IT systems, arguing that the current infrastructure is woefully outdated and inefficient. Musk's approach focuses on leveraging cutting-edge technology to improve efficiency rather than relying on austerity measures to cut costs. One of the most striking examples of the current system's inefficiency, as pointed out by Musk, is the slow pace of government digitization efforts. He highlights a digitization program initiated in 2014 that has made minimal progress, describing it as being graded at a B level, meaning they are still at the letter B in terms of completion. This glacial pace of modernization underscores the urgent need for a more radical approach to upgrading government technology. Musk's proposal for overhauling U.S. government IT systems includes a comprehensive upgrade to modern technology. He believes this is essential for improving the efficiency of government operations across the board. By implementing blockchain and other advanced technologies, Musk envisions a future where interactions with government agencies are as smooth and efficient as using a well-designed smartphone app. Of course, such a dramatic transformation is not without its challenges. Security concerns are paramount when dealing with sensitive government data and systems. While blockchain technology offers robust security features, implementing it at a government-wide scale would require careful planning and rigorous testing to ensure the protection of citizens' information and critical national infrastructure. Another significant challenge lies in the sheer scale of the proposed changes. Transitioning from legacy systems to blockchain-based solutions would require substantial investment in both technology and training. Government employees would need to be retrained to work with new systems, and there would likely be resistance from those comfortable with existing processes. Interoperability is another crucial consideration. For a blockchain-based government infrastructure to be truly effective, it would need to work seamlessly across different departments and agencies. This would require unprecedented levels of cooperation and standardization within the government. Despite these challenges, Musk remains optimistic about the potential for technology to transform government operations. His vision extends beyond just improving existing processes. He sees an opportunity to fundamentally reimagine how government services are delivered and how citizens interact with their government. Economic ripple effects. As we consider the potential for modernized government services, a surprising question emerges. Could streamlining bureaucracy be the key to unlocking unprecedented economic growth? Elon Musk's calculations point to a future where efficiency doesn't just save money, it generates wealth on a massive scale. His economic projections suggest that reducing government spending and increasing efficiency could lead to a period of zero inflation from 2025 to 2026, a feat that would be considered a significant economic achievement in today's landscape. To put this into perspective, consider the current economic growth rates in developed nations. The United States, for example, has seen annual GDP growth hovering around 2 to 3% in recent years. Now imagine a scenario where government efficiency alone could potentially boost GDP by 5%. This isn't just an incremental improvement, it's a quantum leap that could reshape the entire economic landscape. Musk's vision extends beyond mere cost-cutting. He argues that a decrease in the federal deficit from $2 trillion to $1 trillion would result in $1 trillion less debt for the government. This reduction in government debt could lead to significantly lower interest rates, creating a ripple effect throughout the economy. The impact of such a shift would be felt across various economic sectors. Lower interest rates would make borrowing cheaper for businesses, potentially spurring investment in research and development, expansion, and job creation. The construction industry might see a boom as lower mortgage rates make homeownership more accessible. The automotive sector could benefit from increased consumer purchasing power as car loans become more affordable. In the job market, this transformation could trigger significant changes. As government operations become more efficient, there might be a reduction in public sector jobs. However, this could be offset by growth in the private sector, driven by the improved economic conditions. We might see a surge in demand for tech-savvy professionals who can manage and maintain the new efficient government systems. Additionally, the potential economic boom could create opportunities in emerging industries and startups. The implications for government spending and national debt are equally profound. With reduced interest payments on a smaller national debt, more funds could be redirected towards critical areas such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. This reallocation of resources could further stimulate economic growth and improve the quality of life for citizens. However, it's important to approach these projections with a critical eye. Some economists might argue that such dramatic improvements in efficiency and economic growth are overly optimistic. They might point out that government spending, while often criticized for inefficiency, also plays a crucial role in stimulating the economy during downturns. A sudden, drastic reduction in government expenditure could potentially lead to short-term economic disruptions. There are also potential risks and unintended consequences to consider. A rapid transition to highly efficient, technology-driven government systems could leave some segments of the population behind, particularly those less comfortable with digital technologies. There might also be concerns about data privacy and security as more government operations move online. Despite these challenges, Musk remains optimistic about the potential benefits. He believes that lower interest rates would have a direct positive impact on the average American by reducing payments on mortgages, car loans, credit cards, and student loans. This increased disposable income could boost consumer spending, further driving economic growth. Musk's vision for reducing the size of the federal government is not just about cutting costs. It's about reimagining the role of government in the 21st century. He sees a future where government services are delivered more efficiently, freeing up resources for innovation and growth in the private sector. This leaner, more agile government could be better equipped to respond to the rapidly changing needs of a modern society. The future of governance. As we contemplate the future of governance, a provocative question arises. Could the combination of artificial intelligence and cryptocurrencies fundamentally transform how we're governed, potentially rendering traditional political structures obsolete? Elon Musk's vision for the future of government goes far beyond mere efficiency improvements. He sees a world where advanced technologies don't just assist governance, but revolutionize it entirely. Musk's long-term vision for tech-driven governance is both ambitious and controversial. He suggests that technological advancements, particularly in AI, can play a crucial role in transforming government operations. This isn't just about upgrading outdated systems. It's about reimagining the very nature of governance in the digital age. Musk envisions a future where AI and advanced technologies could lead to a society with abundant resources, fundamentally altering the role of money and economic structures. This vision stands in stark contrast to our current political and bureaucratic structures. Today's governments are often characterized by slow decision-making processes, entrenched bureaucracies, and resistance to change. Musk's ideas challenge these norms, proposing a more agile, responsive, and data-driven approach to governance. One of the most radical aspects of this vision is the potential shift in the role of elected officials. In a world where AI systems can process vast amounts of data, predict outcomes, and make optimal decisions, what becomes of human politicians? Musk's ideas suggest a future where the traditional roles of lawmakers and executives might be dramatically altered. Instead of making decisions based on political calculations or limited information, elected officials might become facilitators or overseers of AI-driven policy-making systems. This potential shift raises profound questions about democratic processes and citizen participation. On one hand, AI-driven governance could lead to more evidence-based policymaking, free from human biases and short-sightedness. It could potentially increase transparency, as decisions would be based on clear data and algorithms rather than backroom deals. On the other hand, it could distance citizens from the decision-making process, potentially leading to a sense of disenfranchisement or loss of agency. The ethical considerations of such a system are equally complex. While AI might make more rational decisions, it lacks human qualities like empathy, moral reasoning, and an understanding of cultural nuances. Musk acknowledges these ethical implications and stresses the importance of developing robust ethical frameworks for AI and governance. There's also the question of who controls these AI systems and how to prevent the concentration of power in the hands of tech elites or corporations. Political scientists and ethicists have raised concerns about the potential for technocracy, a system where decision-makers are chosen based on technological knowledge rather than elected through democratic processes. They argue that this could lead to a loss of human touch in governance, potentially overlooking the complex social and emotional aspects of policymaking that can't be easily quantified or programmed. There are also worries about potential power imbalances. If governance becomes increasingly reliant on advanced technologies, it could widen the gap between tech-savvy citizens and those less familiar with these systems. This digital divide could lead to new forms of inequality and exclusion in the political process. Despite these challenges, Musk remains optimistic about the potential for technology to revolutionize governance. His ultimate goal appears to be the creation of a hyper-efficient, responsive government that can adapt quickly to changing circumstances and citizen needs. He envisions a future where interactions with government services are as smooth and intuitive as using a smartphone app, and where policy decisions are made based on real-time data and predictive models rather than political expediency. However, the path to this future is far from clear. Implementing such sweeping changes would require not just technological innovation, but also significant shifts in political culture, legal frameworks, and public attitudes. It would necessitate a careful balance between leveraging the power of AI and preserving the human elements of governance that are essential to a functioning democracy. As we consider the potential for a tech-driven revolution in governance, it's clear that the future holds both promise and challenges. Elon Musk's vision of AI-powered decision-making and cryptocurrency-based transactions could reshape how governments operate and serve their citizens. However, this transformation raises important questions about the balance between efficiency and human oversight. While the prospect of a hyper-responsive government is enticing, we must carefully consider the ethical implications and potential power imbalances that could arise from relying heavily on advanced technologies. As citizens, we have a responsibility to engage in these discussions and help shape the future of governance. What role should human judgment play in an increasingly automated government system? This question will likely define the coming decades of political and technological evolution.